Last time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, very long time, little overstay, but right now he's going to be showcasing why that is. They start the objective, they're going to force the fight already in. Super Prince jumps in, Frigid Glacier going to be used.
Okay, first blood already locked in there by Ukir. Omega, though, will lose the turtle as King Kong gets the retribution, and Dory will be able to get away, but Kirk still getting pressured. They both back off.
All right. Are we seeing the use of the Aurora right now? It feels very solid so far. Obviously, at this point, they don't really have that much burst. It is a crowd control hero, first and foremost. But we are going to see more.
Brusco jumps in, doesn't have the Tsunami Slam, though.
Yep.
Okir going to be fine, not even needing that Purify. So, yeah, I guess that's the question, you know. We saw that in the last team fight. The utilization of the Flicker forward, too, from Super Prince and the Frigid Glacier are going to be great once he has more damage. Right now, you know, it's more so just kind of stopping them in their tracks, but that's something they can play around. And the fact that Brusco is going to have the level 4 now, too, that might be all about pick-off potential for them.
Yeah, they also have a good amount of setup for the ultimate of the Aurora. Oh, wait.
Again, just as I said it, Tsunami Slam going to come down into the Glaciers, and Doryu taken out of the picture, and Super Yoshi on the run. Not sure if ONIC can get any more, but they'll pick up a kill.
Kalea definitely showing good money, good value right now for ONIC with these first rotations. Now Joe might be in trouble as well. 4-man from ONIC going up.
They're putting pressure up here. Jome gets the signal. We'll go ahead and get away, but right now some extra gold going in the hands of Kelra. Sidesteps the Spirit of Destruction. And Smart Omega will go ahead and try to respond, but that's enough, a little bit of extra gold in the hands of Kelra.
Yeah, how much more steady now is ONIC Philippines. Omega not able to get the control into the jungle of ONIC, similar to what they did in game number 1. Again, as I was mentioning earlier, this is really good setup for the ultimate of the Aurora with the curtain call of the CC, the crowd control as well coming in from Brusco. Even King Kong can be set up for the Aurora ultimate once he gets the Blade Surge in.
Glue Band definitely helping them out this time.
Yeah.
I can tell Luis is slowing down the game compared to game number 1.
Again, Tsunami Slam, and Super Prince goes for it again. Will lock down a follow-up. Fight's still going to break out. Relying on the rest of the team here. Kelro makes his way back up to the gold lane, as now ONIC Philippines wants to go ahead and try to secure this objective. Kirk bobbing and weaving through it, keeping it go. Vengeance going to be popped. Spirit of Destruction comes in. Jome follows through. King Kong will get the turtle, but the fight's going to break out. And they looks like they'll disengage after getting the objective.
Okay, turtle goes to the side of ONIC. They lose their roamer. Still bigger win for ONIC. Jome had to join in the fight, but they could not get the win that they were looking for. Only got a kill. Bit of a swap now as the Moskov will go to the bottom, and now Lewis will try to handle Kelra in lane, who's had a good time farming. No deaths on him, but Jome does have a kill to his name.
Oh, they want Jome here. Kirk's not going to be able to catch up. So the response, though, they're going to bring him back with the flare. King Kong trying to help out. Kirk will just jump on out. The rest of the team responding, though, now towards this bottom.
I don't see them bursting out anybody, even with these really scary potions.
Jumps in against Tsunami Slam right into Super Prince's Glacier, and maybe that's the reason. You get the Kalea, you get the Aurora, you almost have an automatic -1 pickoff.
Yeah. It's the crowd control, the burst, and most importantly, it zones out while bursting.
Yeah.
Because while the ultimate of Aurora is getting loaded up, if you're Omega, you do not want to get into that. So your chances of helping out the guy who got caught is low. Jome!
King Kong going to be in trouble. 3 members here trying to keep the turret alive. He will get away. Dodges the Spirit of Destruction, but turret's going to go down now. Brusco, the rest of the team join up. But yeah, King Kong in the face of 3.
And after a while, while that was happening, obviously Kelra with a lot of gold from the bottom side of the map really helps out the economy of ONIC here, at least for now. And again, they are pushing back Omega despite having a really beefy lineup.
Yeah, macro trade all over. Omega got the tower down up top, while Kelra got the tower down bottom. So they just traded it out. It's going to be a 4-5 start again, as it's a 4-1 split for Omega, with the Moskov just going to be coming in later with the Spirit of Destruction. Good initial poke here by Super Prince and King Kong.
This is the same combo. Just watch Brusco and Super Prince.
Yeah, if Super Prince is going to flicker ultimate again, I'm going to lose my mind.
They're going to try to do the same thing. Brusco jumps in. There's the flicker from him. Tsunami Slam. Frigid Glacier. King Kong gets the turtle again. And now they're going to chase him into the jungle.
Okay, Kelra trying to find an angle to find a slash of the Luis. Arlott is not going to hit SOD hits, but it looks like Jome will not be able to join in the fight. But Kelra, an opportunity to fly high. Just gets taken down to the ground.
Oh, King Kong might be in trouble here, deep in enemy territory. Lewis gets the stun, Andoru looking, King Kong runs away just a little bit longer, still over the wall he goes. He's going to be able to make it out, and that's still what Suyo does best. The mobility is insane.
Yeah, King Kong so far obviously still proving to be the light, the anchor that keeps ONIC in this game despite losing out on a few members, and again just kind of conceding some control back into Omega. Feels like they are not going to allow Omega any further.
Gotta say though, it was good discipline by Jome to hold on to entering with the Spear of Destruction. He hit it, but he really waited until he found his right time. Once he sensed that Keller was a little bit too deep already, could not get the crossbow of Tank to go off as much as he wanted to, as much as he tried, well, then that's when he decided to go in. So they trade things out in the kills. However, I have to state, map state does not look good for Omega right now. ONIC holding a 1 tower lead, has the turtle lead as well, but the items are very close between the EXP laners. Close. The main difference right now and deficit in the gold is actually in the jungle, which since this is a utility Fredrin, you don't have to worry so much about it. That's just your jungler. The other pieces for Omega, their main damage dealers, are very close in terms of the gold against the ONIC members.
So this, it feels like it's an expected gap, right? You can't expect that gap, especially if the teams are playing at the same level.
Yeah.
So within the next 8 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's an expected gap, but at the same time, it's not that big of a problem. Again, everyone else is okay. It's just a Fredrin.
All right, so right now, map control equilibrium is definitely there. They're trying to break some of that by breaking towers on top side. And for Omega, it's just zoning out and getting as much information before they start the next Lord.
I like the 3-1-1 that ONIC did there. Oh, but Omega started the Lord.
King Kong's
Kong could be in trouble here. Spirit Destruction already going to be used. And Doru goes in for the taunt, but now he's in trouble. They knock him into the air and he goes down. Smart Omega losing their jungler at a crucial time as the Lord is up. So ONIC Philippines will go ahead and start this one up, and Smart Omega might just have to disengage and give this one to ONIC after that fight.
That was a money turn there from King Kong, beautifully executed. No way for them to fight back, and Andoryu, there was no way out for him in that moment.
Yeah, you could see that at one point it seems like Omega already decided, sorry Andoryu, and Andoryu's just like, I know, I was a bit too deep. We couldn't get the pick off that we wanted right away. They're already on the way. Go ahead, you guys can leave, it's fine.
They will concede the Lord because of that. Elevating the lead just by a tad bit. But then again, we are seeing a lot of control from ONIC on the bottom side of the map. Let's see how they can use this Lord though.
Okay, down in the mid lane. Jome will be able to clear this Lord out pretty good so far. Second tier 2 turret in the mid lane will maybe go down. Actually, they might be able to clear this out completely. Oh, again, Brusco's going to jump in. Tsunami slam into the Frigid Glacier. Lewis is out of the picture, but Kelra has to be careful in the space. King Kong goes in. Kirk picks up a kill, and now it's Andoru in trouble.
It's so tough for Keller to fly up into the air as Brusco gets taken out by Jome. But ONIC Philippines will win that trade 2-for-1 for the Super Fam.
It's proving that that -1 strategy that you're talking about here is so effective. Luis could not even cast his what do you call that? Final Flash.
Yeah.
Look at Jome as well getting a kill, wow, out of nowhere.
Yeah, wow. Really good read there by Omega still. But yeah, the decision for ONIC that once they see Luis, it's going to be their main target. If it's not going to be Luis, it's Andoryu, Super Yoshi. I think they're not going to try and do or blast off for the initial pick-off because he can still fly away with the Avatar of Guardian or maybe even stunt.
That is, Brusco up on front, King Kong on the side. And they're trying to see if they can get some sets in, but no one's actually budging.
Half health here too. Just going to go for the reset right now, and again, ONIC Philippines playing around this lead that they have. They can just go ahead and try to zone out Smart Omega the best they can, but they still have to be relatively careful on how they approach this. Jome, he has been locked in. He's 4-0-0, holding on to the Purify. Super Yoshi could be in trouble here. Brusco goes in with the jump. Oh, he jumps on out. Super Yoshi's utilizing the Avatar of the Guard. Whoa, a final slash use too.
He tried, missed.
Lewis tried and missed, so some crucial ultimates down for this fight.
All right, I don't know who's going to come out on top here this time, but Ukir is in trouble.
Ukir popping the beacon. He has to disengage, and now Kirk trying to keep them at bay. They might just go for the Lord here. Super Yoshi jumping on in. Won't land the Unbreakable. King Kong, though, gets the Lord. already secured, and that might be enough for them. They're going to go back, reset, and get ready to march in the base.
Oh, Kirk got to pull the attention at the right time. He saw Andorio, was like, all right, wait. I think we can get this CC. Wait, Lord's gone. Oh no, let's just back off. We messed up.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. But not a big fan of how ONIC began that initiation. Again, what we mentioned on the Gatot Kacha. Exactly what we mentioned could happen. Super Yoshi just got to jump away. They wasted their ultimate. It was just salvaged by great decision-making by Kirk to show up in front of the other members of Omega, looked like a really good target. And then he was able to pull away the attention of Andoryu. King Kong also didn't let go of the Lord. He was just standing there. Yeah. He was analyzing the situation. We saw it. And at the end of the day, despite the rough start in that long sequence, ONIC are able to get the Lord. Lewis missed another final slash.
Again, I don't know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but...
Trying to predict it feels like.
Yeah.
Punish.
Wow. Trying to look into the future here, Luis. Maybe a few more milliseconds forward, a few seconds forward. Look at this, though.
Jumping again into the frigid glacier. They go. Locked down. Super Fritz will pick up another. Super Yoshi defensively jumping on out. Jome trying to hold on the front line alongside Lewis. They'll clear out the Lord. He's going to lock down Super Fritz. Lewis jumps in. They get the passive. Already when the crown going to be popped too. Super Fritz still going to be alive for a little bit longer, but finally Jome goes in to get the kill. Kelra's looking to pop off. Pops the Wind of Nature. Looking for the crossbow of Tang as Jome gets taken out by King Kong. And now Super Yoshi's in trouble. And they get into the base. It's only Lewis left alone. But ONIC Philippines will clear things out and take game 2 in their favor.
Can't say I didn't see this coming, especially with how we saw that early to mid-game pop out here.